What's up guys, I'm back at it with another video. So today, as you can tell by the title of the description, I got the Megan Racing Midpipe. After 2 years, this thing's been on back order. Finally got my hands on one. And the Tsudo Axleback. So I'm curious to see what this setup sounds like because as of right now, nobody has this exact setup. So it should be different and hopefully it sounds really good. And I'm also going to be installing my O2 sensors for the Midpipe because mine, you know, they're bad. And the tools you're going to need, so for the Axleback, you're just going to need a 14mm wrench and a 17mm. And for the Midpipe, you just need 14 for both sides. So that's all you need for this install, just this. And obviously, if you're going to take this off, you need the O2 sensor socket. I got this on Harbor Freight for like $7-8. It wasn't too expensive. And I'm installing new ones, so yeah, it just comes in handy. So just make sure you have this if you're installing a Midpipe. If you could even find this, because I'm pretty sure it's out of stock again. But yeah, guys, so we're going to get straight into it, and I'll show you guys what to do.
Alright, so you guys probably don't have a chassis brace kit. I do, so I'll show you guys what that looks like right now. So basically, you're going to have a gray little piece of metal that goes straight across. And it just connects right here. And you're also going to have another black piece that goes from there all the way to right here. It's going to be long and black. You guys are going to know what it looks like. Basically, it just makes taking the exhaust off easier. And that's basically it. So you guys just have to take that off. But look, this is what the gray thing kind of looks like. It looks similar to this. But for your guys' stock piece, it's just going to go from here to here. And it's going to be black. So it's not going to look nothing like this. So to take off the header to Midpipe, it's a 16 and a 15. And this is the O2 that you have to take out if you're doing Midpipe. So I'm probably not going to show the rest because it's a whole different... It's X-Force exhaust. It's not like stock, so they use different hardware. So I'll probably just skip to installing the Megan Midpipe after this. So yeah, guys. Ooh, and just like that, we finally got the X-Force exhaust on. So if anybody wants to buy it, I have a couple people who want to buy it already for $650, but I'm holding it for them. So if anybody's interested, $650. It is re-welded because I made a single exit at one point, so just know it's re-welded right here. So it's Tsudo again. And my car was kind of low, or I mean, it is still pretty low, so it has little scrapes and stuff. So if that's a deal breaker for you, it's not for you. I think this muffler too. Yeah, it's just little scrapes and stuff. It doesn't affect the performance. Overall, really good exhaust. MSRP, I think it's like 1,000 or like 1,100. After shipping taxes, it goes over 1,000. So $650 if anybody's interested. If I still have it, just hit me up. But if I don't have it, I'll let you know. And yeah, so now we're gonna get to the O2 sensors. I'm not sure how to install these. I'm probably gonna look up a YouTube video real quick to see how to do it, and then I'll show you guys how to do that. So it's fairly simple. So take off your carpet, and from right here, you're gonna wanna pull the carpet down. As you can see, it's attached to that. You just pull it off and then start slowly pulling it right here. And basically the piece, damn, how did I do it last time? See, now it's, oh, there we go. All right, so this is gonna make it easier. So basically the O2 sensor is connected to this right here. I already disconnected it. This piece is connected up here like that. I just unplugged it, unplugged this, and basically down here, you're gonna wanna lift this up. And the hole, let's see, let's hope you can see it. The hole's right there. So you see that hole? That's where the O2 sensor comes out and comes in from. So when I install it, I'm gonna have to like push it as much as I can and just go back in the car and pull it up and connect it. It was a mission trying to take it out, but now that I see how it works, the same thing on this side. So it should fairly be the same way. But if I end up having trouble, I'll show you guys how to do this side as well. But if not, that's basically how you do it. I already took it out, and now I just gotta install the new one. As you can see, this is the old one. It's all beat up. This is the new one. Damn, I'm sorry. This one sucks. I should use my GoPro. I pushed it in there as much as I can, so let's see how it looks. Hopefully it doesn't fall.
is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, I see it. Oh, fuck no. Please let me touch the floor. Woo! We got it. All right, so now you're just gonna want to connect it. I'll do that and then show you how to clip it back in. All right, guys, so there you go. It's clipped right here. I clipped this in, and then this connects to this right here. Well, actually, what the hell? Oh, it's back here. Damn, I freaking suck at this. Oh. All right, there. Damn. All right, there we go. All right, so that's basically it. That's how it comes out, because I didn't show you guys how it comes out. Unclip it from right there, and obviously the wire, and that's basically it. So after that, just put everything back, and it's not touching the floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, guys. I forgot to show you, so it does come with this thing right here, and you do have to push it in there. So there we go. That's basically it. Pull it down, there it's secure, so now it won't come out. And now let's for sure do the other side. Okay, so passenger side, basically same thing. Make sure you pull the carpet all the way down. Makes it much easier. There's the O2 connection, the mat, and the holes right there. So same thing, disconnect it, install it. You guys get the logistics of it. All right, guys, so when you're installing the mid-pipe, if you have headers, you have this piece right here, or I don't know if the stock headers have this, but you want to make sure to keep this on. And then the gasket that you already have from the headers, put it on over this, and then that's how you connect it and close it. So make sure you do that, especially if you have headers. If not, you're going to get an exhaust leak. And then you just turn it down. That's basically it for this part. Alright, guys, so for this port to connect the resonator to this mid pipe right here, you're gonna want to have the brace bar from right here already installed loosely, and you're gonna want to have the jack right there for support to bolt this on by yourself, because if not, you're gonna have a difficult time. If you have somebody else, you could just have somebody hold it, and then you could put this in easy. But yeah, I barely got it on, so now I'm gonna tighten it. Remember, 14 millimeter. And just tighten it down. So now we're moving on to the Tsudo Axleback. So to make things easier, I took off both hangers from right here. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna grab the little gasket right here, place it on the mid pipe, and then I'm gonna tighten this right here. And once it's somewhat tightened, that's when I'm gonna put this on to lift up this piece of the Axleback. So I'll show you guys what that looks like right now. Alright, guys, so this only applies if you have the Megan mid pipe. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to loosen both of these, the bottom, so this is the 14 and this is the 17. And basically what you're gonna want to do, here, I'll just show you guys. So the 17 piece, so once you take this nut off, you're gonna put this in right here and tighten well, I think it's 18, but yeah, anyways, you're gonna tighten the top. And then once you do that, that's when you come in with your Axleback. So the Tsudo Axleback, we're gonna put this in right here, and then we're gonna grab this piece, put it on top, and then tighten the 14 down. And that's basically how you do it if you guys want to know how to attach it. So yeah, I'll show you guys right now how to do it. Alright, guys, so I kind of have bad news. So this is the gasket for the Tsudo exhaust, right? So it goes in, let me show you guys. It goes in here, no problem, right? But when you try to put it onto the Megan mid pipe, it does not go on. Look at that gap. But when you put the Megan mid pipe gasket on, no gap. Fits just right. But then when you put it over here, it's like too big kinda. So my best bet is gonna be this one, but I'm just gonna have trouble putting it on. So wish me luck. So far, Megan mid pipe and this exhaust, they're not compatible.
but I'm gonna try my best because I already bought it to make it work. So yeah, so it's gonna take me a minute to figure this out, so bear with me. Alright guys, so I got it on. It's not tightening all the way, but it does look. Let me do it from right here. It does move, but to be fair, this is not connected to nothing, so there's a lot of play right now. Obviously the thing's loose, so I'm gonna put the mufflers on and then I'm gonna see if it moves. Hopefully, I don't think it will. Once everything's in place down there, this should stay still. So then that's when I'm gonna tighten this as much as I can. And let's just hope there's no exhaust leak. And if there is, then I'm gonna need a different Axleback, which I hope we don't need because I'm pretty sure this is gonna sound good. So I'll let you guys know right now. Alright guys, so I just wanna do a comparison real quick. The X4's muffler, this thing is heavy compared to this. So if I had to guess, just by picking this up, I would guess 25 pounds. This, maybe like 10, 12, but there's a big difference, not only in weight, but look at the tips. Massive tip compared to this one. I like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna put this one on right now. I already put this one on, so I'm hoping everything goes good. This install is like kind of shitty. I'm just over it. Ooh, finally got the exhaust on. It looks good. I like how big these tips are. I'm hoping everything goes according to plan. I'm gonna finish up tidying up the rest of the exhaust, put the brace on, and just turn on the car and just check real quick for exhaust. I'm not gonna rev it, none of that. I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning. But yeah, hopefully no exhaust leaks. That's what I'm praying for. All right guys, this is the very first startup. I'm just gonna check for leaks, so don't expect no revs or nothing. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Before I lower it again, this is what the mufflers look like. The Megan Midpipe. And everything just looks clean under here. The chassis brace, sway bars. Can't wait to see what this sounds like tomorrow. I definitely, oh my god. Look at those diff bushings, they're shot. What? No wonder it's squeaking so loud whenever I hit a bump now. Thought my coilovers were going out, but damn, we need to replace those ASAP. But yeah guys, so I'm gonna go to bed. For you guys, it's gonna be the next part, so until tomorrow. Alright guys, I'm gonna give you some sound clips right now. The car is honestly really quiet. It's not loud at all. I like it.
So I wasn't able to get more sound clips of the car, but I'll probably try to do it tomorrow. So I'll upload more videos for those of you guys who want to hear it better. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching today's video. I appreciate it. I'll try to be more consistent. I know I always say that, but I always end up lagging it. I'll try my best to stay consistent. The next video, I'm still unsure of what I'm gonna do, but I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and until the next one, peace.